So if I take an enolate, a ketone, for example, here, and I treat this with a base, I make phenolate. This is what we've been talking about. And of course, I can show the resin stabilization of it. Where all I did was take this electron pair and pushed it in here. Okay? Well, what we basically are doing now that we know about enolates is we're exploring its utility in making carbon-carbon bonds. So one of the things I want to share with you is the following. So now I'm going to just kind of functionalize an enolate. So here I have an enolate. Okay? Now, this is basically enolates are nucleophiles. And that's all we're doing in chapter 21 and 22, is using this enolate, 22 and 23, is using this new enolate as a nucleophile. In chapter 22, you basically use this in reacting it with alkyl halides. So if I take a primary alkyl halide, this will do an SN2 reaction. Okay. So again, I'm going to just push my arrows for you. Nucleophile going to the electrophilic center with this guy leaving. I make this system here. Okay. So that was chapter 22. This is what you guys just learned from Dr. Schwann. Well, if you think about this, last semester, if you took the first semester here, or whenever you took the first semester, most textbooks really treat as your only electrophile alkyl halides. So chapter 22 is reviewing what you learned from last semester in the case of how to employ enolates. This semester, what Dr. Schwann has taught you is the beauty of carbonyl chemistry. And specifically, he's shown you that a carbonyl can react with this system. So I'm going to redraw this enolate. And now use the electrophile you've learned this semester. And this time, I'm just going to use a ketone here. And the thing that you should have learned this semester is that nucleophiles attack carbonyls through the electrophilic carbon of the carbonyl to what we call nucleophilic addition. Okay.
So the camera's frozen.
Why is it frozen? Okay. Thank you for letting me know. I'm going to try doing it one more time.
It's keep happening for so long, actually.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. Huh. Can you guys see that?
Yeah.
Okay. And so all we're doing in chapter 23 here, in this chapter, is basically taking the enolate that we just spent time talking about and attacking it to a carbonyl. And one of the things you should have learned is that carbonyls react through nucleophilic addition and basically make
increased carbons?
the tetrahedral intermediate. Right? So the stuff that you've learned up to this point in the chapters of aldehydes and carboxylic acids, the nucleophile attacks a carbonyl, and it always goes to this tetrahedral intermediate. It turns out, what happens with that tetrahedral intermediate? Well, if this is a aldehyde and ketone, okay, this tetrahedral intermediate.
It's frozen again, Professor.